Hi, my name is Trev LaPlante, and I'm the CEO and a founder here at CitizenDeveloper. And I'd just like to take a moment to thank you and to welcome you to our tools, which have been a labor of love for 20 years now. For 20 years, we've been exclusively focused on full stack, no code development. And I hope that what you're about to see will show that, in fact, it is possible without writing a single line of code to build, manage, deploy a sophisticated, custom, enterprise-grade application. Thank you for taking the time. So you've just created your platform account and you find yourself signing in to platform.citizendeveloper.com for the first time. And what you'll see is a development dashboard, a support dashboard, and a learning dashboard. And I'm going to go ahead and take you through each of these quickly. The development dashboard is all about your DevOps and your systems administration functions. So managing your applications, deploying your applications. You can see on the left you've got a list of applications. I've got 4 here, and you can click the button to create a new at any time. It's quite easy. You type in the name of the application and hit create for free. There's a quick start guide where you can go check some videos out about this platform and also about developing in the development tools. I highly recommend that you do that. For any given application you click on, this right section is the dashboard for that entire application. And up top is a list of installations. You can see I've got a development installation at application version 2 that's ready to go, and I've got a production installation that's creating. There's also some general information at the top here about my plan. So my free trial has 1 day remaining. My free CCU has 62% remaining. I'm on this plan. There's some quick links here to allow us to quickly do the types of things you would do with each of these types of environments. So some quick links with development. If I open it up, I might want to update to the latest platform GA, which is the general availability release. Now I've already done that, so that's links grayed out. I might also want to create a new application version. So I could click that link and it would advance my version from 2 to 3 and it would save 2. In terms of production operations, I can see my production environment just became ready. So if I click this link, I can update production to the latest testing version. I can back up production now, or I can upgrade to add a production installation capability. Similarly, if I want to upgrade to add a testing installation capability, I can click that link and it'll let me know which plans allow testing installations. So if I want to understand more about my application in general and what it consumes, I can move down here. This next section is all about a usage summary and usage details. So I can see day by day, by service, what I'm consuming in my application. So in this case, I'm consuming emails, SMSs, and web services. And all of the things I consume in my application are converted to what we call CCUs, Cloud Consumption Units. And a CCU is the resource that you purchase that your application then uses for all of these different things. So for the period, I can see the breakdown of how my CCUs have been consumed. On the left in the summary area here, I can get some sense of how many CCUs I've used to date, and also where I'm trending. So I'm trending to just under 1 CCU for the period. Got 18 days left until the end of the period. If I want to take this application out of circulation, I don't want to consume CCUs anymore, I can completely go into my application settings and delete the entire application. I can also go in and delete specific installations if I so decide. But if I want to delete them all and permanently get rid of this application, I would do that here. There's a notification settings section for this area, and I strongly recommend you go in here and sign up for the notifications that you're interested in. I'm signed up for any new GA versions as they become available, any beta versions as they become available, and all system status notifications. But you might want to sign up for some of these other things. Anytime a developer updates a version, if you've got a team working on your application, you might want to know that some member of the team has triggered an update. An incomplete backup might be something for the systems administrator to want to know about. They should come in here and subscribe to that. Make sure in your user profile you've set up your phone number and your email address so that you get these notifications. Lastly, there's a place to come in here and estimate or project what your CCU cost might be. It's very easy to use and it's very accurate. You can pick your plan and your hosting and the provider, AWS, and just say how many users you've got of different types and how many messages you might be sending of different types, how many maps you might be using. And what it'll do is it will generate for you a nice estimate of your monthly CCU consumption. So down here are any tickets or discussions that are associated with this application. And collectively, that is your application dashboard. If you want, you can click into a specific installation and see your installation dashboard. Here we'll have a couple more things that you're now able to do. So at the top will be your consumption. And by the way, if you're interested in more detailed consumption, you can check the specific usage list. And you can come in here, and if you want to apply any sort of filter, for example, if you want to see where your SMS consumption has come from or when, you can filter on that. It'll tell you the dates and times and the block sizes of the SMSs that were requested from your installation or sent to your installation from platform. As mentioned, you can do additional functions with each of your installations, and they're grouped down here as you can see. So installation support, it tells us things about whether there's open discussions, any information about the complexity of the application, metadata operations, any open discussions for this installation, and then a detailed list of specific metadata operations. If you want to go take a look at version control, it'll let you update your platform or create, in this case we're in a development environment, create an update of our application. So if I want to update my platform version, I can click here, and it'll give me any recent GA versions that are available, or all versions, including any beta versions. CitizenDeveloper defines GA versions as versions where we have no known critical or major bugs. And beta versions might have major bugs, but they don't have critical bugs. And they have all manner of other features that get deployed in the beta versions. And we deploy these versions quite frequently. If you want to drill in, we're very transparent about tickets and features. So if you want to pick any of these versions to drill in and see what tickets were resolved or what features were completed, you can do that here. So you can also post application versions. If you want to, if you're in a dev environment, you want to release, in this case, I'm currently in version 2, and if I want to generate version 3 and set up notifications, I would do all that here. My hosting operations are under this tab. If I want to attach or detach this installation from the cluster, I can do that here. If I want to manage my domains for this installation, I would do that there. And a full history of all my DevOps happens here. Synced users is very important. Synced users, if you want a person to have access to your development environment, and if you want that person to be able to use the development tools, you must set them up here in the synced users area. And that's going to be so that you can have control over who's developing in your application. And that's that. So collectively, this is the development dashboard for your applications and your installations, and you should be able to do everything you would need to do here to deploy and manage properly and professionally your applications and your installations. There's also a support dashboard, and again, we strive to be very transparent with tickets, so we want to share with you all the tickets that you guys have submitted, open tickets, all tickets, whatever metrics that go along with those tickets, and then finally any SLA compliance and other consumption information that you used. So our goal is, as you submit tickets, we want to track those tickets according to your SLAs, and we want to get them responded to and remedied in appropriate amounts of time, and we want to make sure that you have the information about all that. So you can find all the information about your tickets here in the support area. In the learning area, all of our learning resources are here. So you can go through those learning resources in a structured way by using the Academy. So I strongly encourage you, if you want to develop applications, enroll in the Developer Academy and go through those learning resources. If you don't want to go through in a structured way, you can do it more unstructured. So we can look at resources by tool, which is where we go and look at the taxonomy of Citizen Developer, and we can drill into any particular part. And for that part that we're drilling into, we can go read all about it. So that's resources by tool. There's also a resources by role. This is access to all the same articles, but if we wanted to, we could go see, well, what does a developer need to learn? What do they learn in the academy, in the structured area? Let's go look at it in an unstructured way. Well, this is that curriculum. So you can go in here and you can click through any of these articles. If you want to search, it won't just search the learning resources, it'll also search all the community tickets and all the roadmap features, because again, we strive to be very transparent about each of those things. If you want to see all of the community tickets that have been submitted, you can do that there. One thing about community tickets is we always submit them against an object in the taxonomy. So if you want to see all the tickets that are about address field, you can type in address as the originating resource, and you can see all the tickets and their statuses that have been submitted publicly. These are community tickets. Roadmap features, again, we strive to be very transparent, and they also are structured against the taxonomy, the product taxonomy resources. So if I want to come here and type in address, I can see all the roadmap items that are targeting the address field. You can vote. Everyone gets to vote, and we're very interested in your community vote. So please, by all means, come in here to the roadmap and check the stars for the features that are most interesting to you. So that is a tour of platform.citizendeveloper.com, which is everything that you should need to professionally and properly manage and deploy, maintain your sophisticated, custom enterprise business applications. Thank you.